just so much. And there's t-shirts and posters. I actually got I got these nice posters. Nirvana, like me, you know. But this poster is so nice. It's one of their live posters from when they were live. I'm gonna hang that up back on my vinyl wall that I'm making. There's this one. There's this Doors one that I copped, and this one is so nice. It's so psychedelic, and oh my god, I love it. And if you guys watch me, you guys know I love the Doors too. Oh, it's gonna look so nice with all the other stuff I have. I also got this Tyler the Creator wolf poster. I don't know if it's gonna fit on frame here, but it's like that cover with him in the forest. Might be a little loud. But yeah, I've been looking for posters to hang up on my wall, you know. And I kind of like covering my wall on random shit, you know. Got vinyls, little 45s up there. Got the LPs back there, and just posters that I think look cool. And yeah, I just want to like cover my room, you know. But then the records that I got, like, it was so hard for me not to spend all of my money in this one store. But I had to, you know, I had to hold back because we were going to other stores and I didn't want to waste all of it, you know. But the records I did get, I'm so happy about. I got this Erykah Badu Mama's Gun record, and if anyone listens to like R&B or soul or funky type music, then they definitely know this album. This is probably like one of the most classic albums of that genre. Every song in it is absolutely wonderful. My favorite is Didn't You Know? That's probably a pretty popular verse, but it's just so like smooth, and her vocals are unmatched. They're like incomparable to anything I've ever heard. I love it though. This is a great record. And then I got Mac DeMarco's Another One. This one was also one of my favorites. I want like a ton of Mac DeMarco. I could probably get every one of his records, but this is the only one they had. I was really hoping they had like not Still Beating, this old dog. I always call it Still Beating. But I wish they had that one, or two. This one is like underrated as hell though, because I only got it because Another One, that's the only song I knew off it. But I listened to all of it and it all kind of has a similar sound to it. And it's such a unique sound to Mac. He kind of like just spearheaded the whole genre of bedroom pop, and I love that genre so much. And then I got this Etta James, At Last. This one is absolutely, oh, it's so smooth too. It's like, the cover suits it so well because like the yellow, it's like smooth as butter, I tell you. first concert going to see Tyler, because I've heard that his concerts are amazing and they're always like really highly talked about, right? And I could not have imagined what it was like in person. It was just all the other people were amazing too, Callie and Vince and Tizo. But Tyler was unmatched. You know, he was like on a boat crossing the other side. He played all his older songs like Boredom and She and See You Again. So many classics, but I got quite a bit of stuff from that concert too. I mean, I got this nice shirt for my girlfriend, and it was like a door merch shirt. They were expensive. I was very surprised at how expensive they were. Like one t-shirt cost $45. But yeah, this one's for my girlfriend, and then I just got a black one for myself, right? And I got this sweatshirt there too. Can you guess how much this thing cost? Like, I'll give you a second to think about it. It cost $100 for this sweatshirt. Like, it was a little overpriced, but I knew that I'm gonna keep this forever, and I'm always gonna remember it, so it's more of like memorabilia than an actual like wearing item, even though I'm gonna wear it like a ton. It's brown, it's got the stars on the sleeve. It's got the travel itinerary on the back with all the cities that he's touring in. Oh, it's just so nice. I'm so glad that I was able to get one too. I was really afraid that they'd be sold out or something. But yeah, that's what I got at the concert. It was like, by the end of it, the 4 hours, my voice was completely gone. It was one of the best experiences of my life, honestly. Just screaming my heart out to lyrics that I screamed the heart out at my own house, like in a concert. It was just so freeing, honestly. But yeah, that was basically my experience of the concert. It was really cool. It really made me want to go to like a city school, because I've been having to consider what type of school I'm gonna want to go to now that I'm a junior going into my senior year, which is pretty insane to me, honestly. But I've definitely narrowed my choices down to a more populated school. I think all the opportunities and different types of people you meet, it's so much more fulfilling to me. I mean, personally, you know, you can like what you want to like and go where you want to go. But what I think is that it's different for me. You know, growing up in a small town, going to a city would just be a lot cooler and interesting to me, at least. There's always going to be like negatives and positives of living anywhere, and I know a lot of people who live in like cities say that there's like a ton of negatives, and like with the people and the traffic, I guess. But I'm willing to experience that. But yeah, so that was my last weekend. But what else has been going on? Oh man, I feel like so much has been going on. I mean, the Russian-Ukraine thing going on right now, that's so sad. We're learning about it in our history class, and he's telling us what he thinks and the reasoning of it all, and it's just so insane to me. I can't believe that wars like this could still be going on. I feel so bad for everyone in Ukraine and just mercilessly being attacked, and also for the like Russian citizens who don't even know the extent of what's going on, or the Russian citizens that like that are like being punished basically for Putin's actions. I know I'm just a 16-year-old. I have no clue what I'm talking about at all. I'm just interpreting what I've read or been taught by my history teacher, but like it's really sad because they're kind of taking just an unwanted blow too. It's just, I don't think war is good for anyone, to be honest. I don't history teacher also says that there's no winners. If people are dying, then how could you be so justified in your answer saying that we won this war because we killed more people, which allowed us to get more land and then more power and make us feel good about ourselves? I just don't understand it at all. Yeah, it's really, really sad. These past few years have been like the most, there's so much going on in the last 3 years of my life. It's just so hard to comprehend all of it. I feel that the years before that were just so simple and not like this at all. I don't know. I bet you guys can relate too. But yeah, our track season has just started recently, and I still can't play. Still got my darn boot on because of my ankle, and I thought I would get it off by now, but it's not. And I'm going to an appointment next week to see if I can, and I hope it's better. It's so painful just not being able to do something like that, or just not being able to run with your friends, It's taught me a lot though, because I see people complaining about having to run, and having to do track, and how terrible it is, and all this other stuff, and it just makes me a little upset, because if I had the opportunity to be in their place, I would immediately take it. It's just, we don't realize how grateful, or how important and how much of a blessing it is to even be able to run, now when you aren't able to do that, you just clearly see it. And I think that's what I'm going through, because it's made me realize how lucky I am when I'm healthy, and how lucky others are to be healthy and competing in a sport. I've been doing what I can, though. I've just been working out my upper body and stuff like that, but definitely not in shape though. It's been 2 months since I last ran. 2 months. I don't know. That's a long time. I'm scared for when I get back though, because I'm gonna be huffing and puffing and probably about to collapse. But today was a really nice day outside for where I'm at. It was really sunny and barely cloudy. I was just taking walks while the track people were on their run, and just taking walks around the track and by the throwers, looking up at the sky, listening to music. I love when it comes springtime. I'm so excited for springtime too. That's definitely one of my favorite seasons, because it's right before summer, and it's turning into summer. I think the anticipation, a lot of people could agree that the anticipation and awaiting summer is really exciting. It's almost more exciting than summer itself, in my opinion, because if you hype it up too much, then summer could kind of be a letdown. But the hyping up and getting excited and optimistic, that feels good always, That's all I'm excited for right now. I'm looking forward to the better weather and being able to wear different clothes, being able to sleep outside, listen to music. Oh, I'm so excited for it. I'm also excited for school to be over. It's so annoying. I always find myself just slipping back into the same old routines and habits that I swore I would get rid of. But it's the human condition that I'll fall back into them, It just happens, and there's not too much I can do, but I'm in control of my entire life, But it's a lot harder, and I don't know. I don't think you should beat yourself up about anything in life. I don't think it should be taken too seriously, but definitely it's finding myself just reverting back to my ways of treating school as the number one important thing in myself when I think that, because it is my purpose on this rock, like rock with water and shit like that, and animals and stuff like that, is my purpose just to like do schoolwork. I don't know. I mean, I like learning. It's just my specific way of learning involves me basically killing myself every day. It's just, I stay up like so late doing homework and doing things I'm not passionate about, or learning things that, I don't know, I can't be complaining about learning. It's just the way I go about school and think about school. I think that's what really bugs me, is the way that, like, I think about it. Like, I actually think my purpose is to just get good grades in school sometimes. Like, not consciously, just subconsciously, I feel like that's what my mind is telling me. And I don't like that. You know, when it's summer, I can actually kind of see that for what it is, and realize that there are other things to be living for, and to be excited about, and to be thinking about constantly. Just, this school is just not the only thing in life. And I hope I can kind of get rid of that mindset when I start working, because the last thing I want to do is have work as the only thing I care about. Like, the day that I start putting work over my relationships, or the people in my life, or that kind of stuff, would be the worst day of my life. I never want to turn into that. I've said it a lot in my other videos too. It's just, there's so many other things that I want to be living for and experiencing that doesn't involve just producing for a system, you know, just like, I don't know, prolonging a system that might not always be completely effective. I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest. It's been hard to kind of get my thoughts out in words. I feel like I was better at it before, but I've definitely been trying to work on it a little bit more. But anyways, I mean, this weekend, depending on what you guys think, there might be a video with my girlfriend posted. And I'm also going to be recording the first video to that music channel that I was talking about with my friend. And I'm so excited for those. I'm so excited just to be able to talk about music, and like, I'm so passionate about music. I'm so excited to talk about music that I really like, and argue about music, review music, just react to it. Oh, this can be so fun, especially with my friends, because they're such good people.